Man, I was really fortunate to have some really good high school teachers. I mean, middle school, elementary too. Like I had some memorable teachers, people that really made an impact in my life. But my high school French teacher, Mary Van Tassel, um, man, I just remember her passion for French. Not only the culture, the language, but the lifestyle. I mean, enough to where she took, a group of kids from Pontiac, and it's one of the things that I regret in my life is not pushing my parents or pushing the adults in my life to help me go on this trip. You know what I mean? She took a group of kids from our city to France, man, to Paris. Like, that was a big thing. But leading up to the trip, I'm looking at the permission slip, and but I didn't have really the courage, you know what I mean, ask my mom or dad for the money, or I ain't even really had a hustle to really think, you know what I'm saying, to really put myself in position to go. So it's one of the things I really think about to this day. Like, had I went, where would I be mentally as a chef? But I thank God for Miss Van Tassel, man, because the passion that she put into teaching us or trying to teach us French. I mean, I remember this lady, at times we were being disruptive, maybe not listening enough. And man, I would just see the passion in her face. I mean, I would see tears well up in this woman's eyes because she wants us to pay attention, not because she just wants us to listen to her talk French, but she really wants us to learn and understand what this culture is about. So as a chef, as I begin to dive into French culture, consomme and mise en place, all of these different things that are meaningful to chefs in the French culture, just how they conduct themselves in France and Paris, and all these beautiful places across that country. But again, I find myself sometimes when I'm plating my food, I get teary-eyed because it's that much of an emotional experience for me. It's real. So I relate that to my French teacher, Miss Mary Van Tassel. I seen it in her face. Her face would get red. Her eyes would get watery because she's trying to get you to understand what she's trying to put out into the universe to really possibly change our life. And she was so encouraging when we did do things right, when we did, say the proper verbiage, marvelous, you know what I mean? Just so enthusiastic about us doing something that can possibly change the spectrum of our mind and our world. So Mary Van Tassel plays a big part of my chef career. It's an amazing woman, and till this day supports me heavily. So I tell you, my drive is beyond your wildest imagination, man. Some beautiful people in my life I've been blessed to know, and man, my high school French